Hey guys, let's jump right into it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Number 15 is going to Annabelle Creation. It's my favorite of the Annabelle stories. It's about Ed and Lorraine Warren, and this is one of their true stories that they did investigate. 14 is going to be Dark and Wicked. It's released in 2020. It's about two siblings that return to their farmhouse to take care of their ailing parents. As time goes on, they begin to think that something evil is actually taking over, and they are right. 13 goes to Paranormal Activity. This movie to me is 2007. I'm sorry. This movie to me is scary because these things actually happen. It's about a couple that started thinking their home was haunted and they put up cameras. Number 12 is The Blair Witch Project, 1999, and it's another documentary style horror film classic. It's based on a true story of some filmmakers that wanted to document their paranormal findings on the Blair Witch, which was an urban legend in a particular town. Number 11 is The Shining, released in 1980, and there is no way I could make a list without including this movie. It isn't 100% horror like some of the other films, but it would be maybe a thriller as well. It's about a writer inside of an isolated hotel who starts to lose his mind. All right, now let's talk about the top 10 scariest movies. I threw those other ones in just to give y'all something to watch, but these are going to be the top 10 scariest movies that I definitely think is worth the watch. And I want y'all to comment and let me know what y'all think about these top 10. So, number 10 is going to be Candyman 3, Farewell to the Flesh. This one was released in 1999. It's probably one of my favorite movies because it was shot in New Orleans. I mean, look at this guy. Isn't he scary? Just looking at him, I can't lie, it kind of spooks me out. It's a movie with a lot of family secrets, and some of them that you die for. Sinister, released in 2012, and it's about a true crime writer who moves his family into a house where some gruesome murders took place. At some point in the movie, he starts to see what was really wrong with the house, and things don't go as he planned. Number 8 is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Despite its spot at number 8, it's probably one of my favorite movies. There are several versions, but the 2003 version with Jessica Biel is my favorite. So it's a slasher film that's basically a remake of Leatherface. It's about a story that happened in the 70s about a group of teens that went missing in Texas. Number 7 is The Exorcist. This was released in 1973 and was probably one of the most profitable horror movies ever made. This story was based on true events, and what makes this so high on my list is actually the strange things that started happening to the cast. There were stories of murders, a fire, several people getting sick. They say it's an urban legend, but maybe it's not. Number 6. No list will be complete without these 3 guys, and the first of those guys is Michael Myers. 1978, Michael Myers, 6 years old, kills his family, and he is actually sent off to a mental institution. He was released, and of course he comes back to do what? Kill people, of course. Number 5, the second guy I was talking about, Jason Voorhees. Again, no list is complete without Jason Voorhees. He's the crazy killer who loves to kill people at Crystal Lake. Released in 1980, this movie has stood the test of time, and he, along with Michael Myers, is probably one of the longest living crazy murderers. And my favorite of the 3, Freddy. Released in 1984, The Nightmare on Elm Street. This movie scares me, and it still scares me to this day. Something about those little girls jumping ropes, singing that little song. Whew, like that 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. They used to scare us with kids at that. Whew, just thinking about it. All right, so this is a bonus. I know this is not a movie, but this video thriller came out in 1983, and it still scares me to this day. I still don't watch it. That voice that used to come on before it started, everything about this video just scared me. So it's not a horror movie, but this video definitely scared me. All right, let's get back to it. Number 3, Poltergeist. Released in 1982. And for so many reasons, it belongs at the top of the list because, again, it's another true story. I mean, look at the people that play on this movie. They really picked this cast well. And if you want to look up something that's really fun, type in the Poltergeist curse. Number 2, Insidious. This movie came out in 2010. It's a horror slash thriller film. But let me tell you, when you watch this, don't watch it saying, oh, she said this was the scariest movie. No, just watch it and kind of let your mind go at ease. I promise you, it's scarier when you do it like that. Just watch it. All right. So we're going to talk about the number one scariest movie. And it's The Conjuring. If you're into scary movies, I'm sure you heard about this movie. This is another Ed and Lorraine Warren. So, they did The Conjuring, they got the Annabelle series, and they have The Nun. This is a true story about a haunting that happened in 1970 at the Perrin house. It was a couple. They had, I think, 5 daughters. And, first they started having some mild things happen at the home, and then everything just went crazy. They even almost lost their mother due to the things that were happening at this home. If you did not see this movie, you definitely need to watch it. There's actually 1, 2, and 3, if I'm not mistaken. So basically what I want to know is, what's your favorite? Is one of the movies that I mentioned one of your favorites, or do you have another movie that you think belongs on this list? I tried my best to put some good movies on it, but I want to know, did I miss anything, and how did I do? Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.